I was wondering if you could tell me what themes and what things you like to invest in that attract you.
Yeah. So we're interested in a broad range of market areas. We're less driven by, gee, we think social networking is the place to invest, or we're less market oriented, but much more interested in finding really innovative technologies that are differentiated regardless of the market. Obviously, it has to be an interesting high growth market, or a market that we believe will grow in the future. But what we really want to find is some really innovative, new, disruptive idea within a different market. So, just as an example, years ago, my partner invested in 2002 in a solar photovoltaic solar company,
Right.
Solar, which was before clean tech was even a word.
Wow.
So the idea was this was a really innovative new way of developing solar technology, and we believe the market would eventually get there. And in the meantime, the market exploded. So I think what we're really looking for is sort of that really next big thing, and it could fall in the area of the internet, cloud computing, enterprise software, clean tech, material science, so a broad range of areas.
Okay, so disruption's sort of the key word for you guys.
Absolutely. And obviously we look for great entrepreneurs.
Okay.
So folks that have obviously brilliant ideas, vision, deep expertise, I think, and understanding of the area that they're focused on. So we don't require someone who has a track record, that has had multiple wins before. Part of what the value that we add is to help people kind of get to that stage and help mentor through that whole process, even if you haven't been through it before.
Brilliant. So you work with the entrepreneurs.
Absolutely.
That's fantastic. And what would an entrepreneur need to bring to the table for you personally to get really excited about their business or their startup?
Yeah. Well, obviously, big passion about what they're doing, and really something that's differentiated from what's out there.
Okay.
And some experienced street smarts. We'll look at basically any kind of entrepreneur, any shape, color, size. We don't kind of focus on just the young, Web 2.0
the
type
stereotype.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The college student, sure, we'll look at those, but we also like, the more mature entrepreneurs that are spitting out from, companies where they have some very deep expertise and the ability to kind of take something and the experience in a particular domain.
That's great that you don't limit yourselves and the entrepreneurs.
No, I know that, other VCs have said, hey, we kind of like these Stanford graduate students coming out of these degrees working on. And that's great.
Yes.
We like those too, but we're also open to other.
Brilliant.
Profiles.
And would you have any advice for an entrepreneur as regards a pitch? Is there something that particularly grabs you, or that you like an entrepreneur to how they present in a pitch?
Yeah. Well, I think for me, really what you want to hit somebody with is the real value proposition of what they're doing right off the bat, and then you can kind of fill in the story around that. So I always love demos too, something where it's very you can see or you can feel what it is that they're doing that's different. So I think if there's a way to communicate that up front, and then you've got this the obligatory market size slides and all the other stuff that you have to do. But I think if you really want to hook someone, you've got to come in there strong, with what's the wow statement, if you will. That's what we call it here.
Okay. and I guess having the demo helps to build the excitement for you as an investor, because you've got something very tangible.
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't have to think too much about what they're trying to pitch.
Exactly. Okay. I think it's a much crisper way of just presenting something and more engaging, I think, for
brilliant
investors.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for your time today,
Absolutely.
Joyce. It's wonderful to hear your feedback.